describe it as it's like eye candy for the masses. I try and put on a big, colorful multimedia show of just imaginary characters and figures and whatever's floating around in my head and occupying my life at the time. I try to incorporate as many found objects as I can, but at least and keep it tasteful at the same time. You don't want to overdo it and turn it to a junk piece. But lately, in the last few years, I've been incorporating doll eyes. For some reason, they just something's creepy about doll eyes. I remember like when I was young and watching movies, you see paintings with eyes behind them that would move, that would follow you around the room. And so I try to use them in my paintings, and then the paint becomes almost like the skin over these characters. Well, lately I've been more graphic-oriented items, for example, early Americana, Target games, advertising signs. I try and they've always fascinated me, but I've never really had the opportunity to tackle that. I've had some time, 2 years actually, to work on the show, so I've actually done like old carnival games, Target games, and I guess and then just pretty much take what's already been done and add my twist to them. Well, I was fortunate. I've been fortunate with great collectors here in Columbus. There's a lot of support here, and the latest one was someone named Austin Miller here. He lives here in town. He's kind of an antique shop, and he's a avid collector. He's loved my stuff, I guess, for years, and I didn't know about it until I ran into him by accident, and he said, "Hey, I'm interested in purchasing some of your works," and I said, "Sure." And then eventually I talked to him about what my situation was. I have to make 4 paintings a month, sell it, pay rent, and it's an ongoing cycle.
Right.
And then he said, "Listen, why don't I just buy a whole bunch in advance, and then they'll give you time to paint, do what you want." And hey, time is very important. I said, "Of course, I'll try that." And I've had all this time on my hands to do what I want to do, and I can be happier. I could always use more time. I'd love to work on a bigger scale,
Right.
but hopefully that's nearby. Well, that's another great thing about the show thing with having time on my hands. Like I've had time to produce more. On an average, usually in the past, I've never shown more than 20 pieces. Well, this show I'm going to have at least 40 pieces.
Wow.
Yeah, that's huge for me. I'm almost intimidated by it, but we'll see how they all work together, because they were all done over a different period of time,
Okay.
over 2 years, and a lot has happened over 2 years. My moods have changed, my styles, and so we'll see if they all work together or not. Well, what I want to do is first of all, I want to do the main theme. The focus will be on these carnival games.
Okay.
There's about a half a dozen of those, and I'm going to go ahead and just put those up first. And they'll give me the featured pieces at the main focal points, and then the other pieces slowly fill them in around it.
Okay.
If one's got a theme of a carnival game that's got animals, the theme, I'll fill it with other animal paintings around it, where slowly goes from animal paintings and dissolves into another theme. It evolves into that.
Okay.
And then, I'm trying to get this nice landscape of paintings.
Wow.
We'll see. Like I said, I just hope to God it works. But I could, I have an idea back there.